has been raised on the need to ensure learners who are visually impaired have access to reading material during the COVID-19-induced lockdown. The details.
Published in Government Gazette, June 2005, General Notice 277/2005.
21-year-old Laura Muzambi is visually impaired, but that does not define her.
Fixed in terms.
Thanks to Braille, a system of touch reading and writing for the visually impaired, Laura is now among the 230 students at the University of Zimbabwe Law School.
I chose to study the law because I've always wanted to stand for the rights of people with disability, especially the visually impaired.
Inini ndaipushwa nekuti kubva ndichikura ndaiona vanhu vakaremara vachitarisirwa pasi vanga vasinganyatsobatwa zvakanaka. Saka inini ndakazvitora kuti inini ndiri kuda kuti ndirakidze kunze uko kuti aiwa mwana kana dai aremara hazvive kuti haana chaachakwanisa kuita. Saka ndo yanga iri force behind yaiita kuti ndirambe ndichingoda kumuendesa mberi kusvikira apa ari nhasi.
But for Laura, the journey has been riddled with many challenges which are also being compounded by the COVID-19 pandemic.
As a visually impaired person, everything that you do needs a lot of touching. In order for me to know that there is to know something, I have to feel it and know that, okay, this is a book, this is... So we're having challenges that we can't touch so many things because of this pandemic.
St. Giles special needs teacher, Mr. Trust Mutekwa bemoans the unavailability and expensive nature of Braille materials.
This time, we're in a global health crisis where everyone is at home. And students with visual impairment should be learning, but they are not accessing online platforms like other children. Their only other means of accessing learning material is through Braille. But we have closed the schools and they don't have the Braille material. We have to make sure that we create these platforms to produce Braille material and send it to wherever our children are situated, are located.
Mr. Mutekwa has, during the first lockdown period, managed to translate the Constitution of Zimbabwe into Braille and will soon be handing over the book to the Parliament of Zimbabwe. Abigail Tembo, ZBC News, Harare.
And now we